Hi, I'm Mike, and this is the Film Lab on thesubstream.com and elsewhere, and this is the inaugural edition of our new Gear Guide series of videos, made in conjunction with the very smart, very talented people at White's Interactive, who have been nice enough to lend us a bunch of really cool production equipment. This is the stuff that real dudes and dudettes use to make actual movies. And we're gonna explain what it is to you, how to use it, where it comes from, and why it exists. We're gonna start with Kino lights. The coolest lights around. That was a pun, by the way, and technically it was very funny. I don't know why really we stuck it at the beginning of the video rather than the end when it would have made sense, but there's no time to explain because it's cliche time. Making a movie is like building a house. Like a house, a film is the result of the work of a bunch of craft people working collectively, all of whom have an array of tools that they use depending on the situation. This saw for that kind of wood, this hammer for that kind of screw or nail or whatever hammers do. But sometimes when you're doing something completely new and revolutionary, like gluing two bricks to an eaves trough with an Ethernet cable drilled through the middle of them, you have to invent a new tool. And that's what happened to director of photography Robbie Mueller when he and his team were shooting a movie called Barfly in 1987. It starred Mickey Rourke as legendary drinker and writer Charles Bukowski. Mueller needed a light fixture that was lightweight enough and flexible enough that it could literally be taped to the wall behind a bar. So his team, his gaffer and his electrician, invented a fixture, the first fluorescent bulbed light fixture that was light enough and flexible enough to do what they wanted. Then, after that movie, they founded a company called Kino Flo, which over the past 25 years has transformed their invention to basically one of the major workhorse tools for cinematographers ever since. The Kino Flo guys had two innovations, the first being their high-frequency ballast, this box here, that ups the output of the fluorescent bulbs while at the same time getting rid of their trademark characteristic super annoying flicker. And by being remote from the lamp head itself, connected to it by this long cable rather than just being one thing, it means that the lamp head, the thing that actually produces the light, is lightweight and flexible enough that you can tape it to a wall or bolt it to a ceiling or stick in the dashboard of a car. Their other innovation was inside the actual fluorescent bulbs themselves, where they messed around with the chemistry in there to eliminate fluorescent bulbs' trademark really annoying green hue. And now they make daylight color temperature bulbs, they make tungsten color temperature bulbs, as well as specialty bulbs for lighting green screens and blue screens. And like traditional regular fluorescent bulbs, they're not hot, which means that you can stick them next to actresses and kids and not have to worry about them catching on fire. They're now the go-to tool for cinematographers that need big, soft, flexible, versatile light sources. And I've been talking for about 3 minutes straight, and I'm super not fun to look at. So I'm gonna stop and say tune in next week when we actually break one down and put it back together, show you how to use it, and show you where all the parts go. Thanks for watching.